Dímelo mi gente, Marcucci here again, bringing another video, and today we're going to be doing our weekly Ondo tokenization roundup, where we talk about all the biggest news that have been happening in the RWA/tokenization space. The first big news is coming directly from Ondo, so I'm really excited to bring you that news. But before we start, I just want to make sure that everyone has left a comment, like the video, subscribe if you haven't done so already. It really helps the channel. I appreciate every single one of you. I love every single one of you that watches the videos. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it because it is a lot of great news. I have at least three that I'm super pumped and super excited for. The first one being this one. It is Ondo Finance has completed its purchase of Oasis Pro, including its SEC registered digital asset broker dealer, alternative trading system, and transfer agent licenses. If you do not know what Oasis Pro is, here's a quick summary. So founded in 2019, Oasis Pro operates through its subsidiaries, an SEC registered and FINRA member broker dealer, and alternative, I'm going to just say ATS, I'm not going to say the whole name, and an SEC registered transfer agent providing compliant infrastructure to supporting issuing and trading tokenized securities in the United States. So that's basically what they are. And through this acquisition, they have had like a lot. So they have an engine for tokenizing real world assets, a digital asset transfer agent and capitalization market solution, a primary offering marketplace, a multiple asset secondary trading system for public and private tokenization securities. So basically they have literally everything with this acquisition or purchase. And I think the biggest thing is this acquisition enables Ondo to expand access as a tokenized securities markets rapidly accelerates, predicted to exceed 18 trillion by 2023. And whenever people are like, oh, why has Ondo not gone up? Why is Ondo like still lagging? Why is it not gone up? Blah, blah, blah. Listen, I really don't know. I wish I knew. But, you know, Ondo, since it first came out, I think it was like in 2023, at the end of 2023 in December, or early January 2024, it's been up 500%, right? Like it's been one of the better performing stocks or better performing cryptos in recent time, right? So honestly, this is so bullish and I'm so excited that this partnership has happened. They also have this short video. This is like 2 minutes. I'm not gonna put it. You don't have to watch it. I recommend watching it because it really explains what Oasis Pro Markets does. It was developed as the first U.S. regulated alternative ATS authorized to allow subscribers to trade digital securities and make payments for those digital securities in digital cash, like stablecoins or fiat. So you can watch it. I'm just gonna leave it in the description down below for everyone to watch. Anyways, let's start off with all the biggest news. And I'm just going to start with this one because this one is from the FT, the Financial Times, and I'm not subscribed to them. Anyways, I think this is the biggest one because XRP enjoyers or XRP people that are bullish are not going to like it so much. So it says Swift announces blockchain plan at Sibos. So Swift is developing its own blockchain to streamline transactions among global banks. The platform will facilitate transactions involving tokenized products and stablecoins with Bank of America, Citigroup, and NatWest among the initial partners. So I expect there to be more initial partners, and I expect every single one to have its own blockchain. But I do think ultimately all the bigger blockchains that have been built already are eventually going to win because no one's going to use a blockchain, or not no one. People will rather use a public blockchain than a blockchain developed by Bank of America or Citigroup. That's just me, me personally, that's what I would do. The second biggest news comes from Vlad Tenev, I think that's his last name, and he's the CEO, or he was one of the founders of Robinhood. He says, PSA tokenization will eat the entire global financial system. Thank you for listening. So yeah, I am in the same mindset as him. I think tokenization is going to make everything much easier, make everything more accessible, more transparent, 24/7, literally for everyone. Hopefully the global financial system gets a reset or like an improvement, but I think it's going to happen. And that leads me to the next one. It says the SEC weighs plan to allow blockchain-based stock trading among crypto push. It's a report. So the SEC exploring a plan to let blockchain-based versions of stock trade on crypto exchanges, signaling growing support for tokenization. And this is super bullish. And in the early proposal, it is still in the early stages, so I don't expect it to happen right away. Hopefully it happens between the next 1 or 2 years, but the proposal is still in early stages. Will let investors buy and sell stock tokens, digital representations of share in publicly traded companies on approved crypto platform. So this has kind of already been started. So platforms such as Robinhood and Kraken have begun offering tokenized stock products. At the same time, the Nasdaq has requested SEC approval for a rule change that would allow it to list tokenized securities on its exchange. And they say right here, so I don't know why. So it says the New York Stock Exchange, the world's largest stock exchange, just met with the SEC crypto task force. The topic, you guessed it, tokenized equities. I know you're paying attention. So here are the recommendations or the considerations, to kind of like start it. And Don Wilson, the founder and CEO of DRW, I don't know what that is, says every stock, bond, etc. will be tokenized on-chain in the next 5 years. So yeah, we have a lot of catching up to do, right? This isn't, a one-time thing, but this is really interesting. Exodus is the number one in tokenized stock metrics, at least in total value, compared to Montes, the Ondo tokenized products, all here, Tesla X. But yeah, a recent report by Binance Research compared the rise of tokenized stocks to the early days of DeFi boom in 2020-2021. Researchers suggest that recent growth tokenized equities may be near a major inflection point in the broader transition to hybrid finance. So Binance Research estimate the market for tokenized stocks could exceed 1.2 trillion if just 1% of global equities move onto the blockchain. So I don't know how much of the global equity will be 1%. So there's 100 trillion in global equities. I see more than 1% being on it, but I understand. I see probably 5 to 10 in the next 5 years until at least 2033 when Ondo said that. The next biggest news comes from Doge Bourse Group and Circle announced a collaboration to advance stablecoin adoption in Europe. This is amazing because I've been really critical of Europe. Europe has been not really in favor of stable coins and crypto. They are in favor of CBDC, central bank digital currency, much like they just want a digital euro or a digital dollar. If you do not know what Doge Bourse is, sorry if I'm butchering that. As an international exchange organization and innovative market infrastructure provider, Doge Bourse Group ensures that capital markets are fair, transparent, reliable, and stable. With its wide range of products, services, and technology, the group organizes safe and efficient markets for sustainable economies. So that is really interesting. I just want to talk about this. The initiative is enabled by MiCA or MiCA-R. So MiCA is a market in crypto asset regulation. The world's first comprehensive regulatory framework for crypto assets. Circle was the first major global issuer to achieve compliance with MiCA-R, underscoring its commitment to Europe as a key region for digital financial innovation. So I tend to agree. Obviously, I want Europe to succeed. I think Europe, should be in favor of stable coins and all this crypto innovation. I understand whether or not, they're scared, they're afraid, but I think this is really amazing and I hope we have more news like this coming out. The last biggest news is also for stablecoins, but is introducing Open Issuance, a new platform to launch your own stablecoins. And this is really amazing. So they mentioned a couple of stuff here, but it says Open Issuance is a new platform that allows any business to launch and manage its own stablecoin. With its own stablecoin, a business can control its product experience, mint, and burn without limits or unnecessary fees and earn rewards from reserves. Businesses among Open Issuance plug into a shared liquidity network to reduce costs and get to market quickly without depending on a handful of incumbent users. So here are some of the models or people that can create it or the companies that can create it. So crypto platforms wanted to control their economies and pass rewards to users. Fintech exploring stablecoins as a store of value in addition to their fiat service. Enterprises looking to optimize their global treasury operation with enhanced liquidity while still earning yield. And banks exploring stablecoin strategies to bring efficient to multiple consumers and business product lines. So what's really important is the people that have been introduced to this or the stablecoins are helping power this. So the first one is USDH, which that's the hyperliquid native coin. Then they also have the stablecoin for MetaMask, Dakota, Slash, Lava, and Takenos. I've never heard of this one, but yeah. I expect, more coming. You can also customize, your own stablecoin for whatever you want, right? You know, maybe what works for one stable coin and one business doesn't work for the other. So, you know, that is pretty cool. It says which blockchain your coin supports, what smart contract functionalities you want, the mix of reserves that back your stablecoin. We're also building a whole suite of tools to help you increase adoption for your custom stablecoin with on-ramp, off-ramp, wallets, cards, and bring more from Bridge, Private, and Stripe. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I know this was a longer roundup than we usually do, but I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the news. It is so many great and amazing news that is happening every single week in the tokenization / RWA place. So yeah, I'm really excited. Hopefully you are too, and hopefully Ondo increases. You know, I am an Ondo token holder. You know, full disclosure. Obviously, if you've been watching my videos, you know that already. But yeah, super bullish on Ondo, super bullish on finance, super bullish on crypto. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.